YouTube. Just got back from Colombia and I wanted to share some things before we start this haircut tutorial. Number 1, Colombia's lit. Number 2, we're doing the biggest giveaway we've ever done. The biggest. The Las Vegas Barber Expo. It's Mayweather's The Money Team. Jay Majors, the owner of CT Barber Expo, the Super Bowl of all barber expos, collaborating to do a barber expo. So we decided to do an Instagram giveaway, and you can go into the description below underneath this YouTube video for the directions that you need so that you can get an entry to this giveaway. This giveaway will be an all-inclusive paid-for trip to the Las Vegas Barber Expo. We're going to take care of your flights, your hotel. We're going to give you $400 to spend while you're on the trip, and of course entrance to the Las Vegas Barber Expo. And if you care, you get to hang out with Toon Squad. So if this is something that you want to do, at the end of this video, after you smash the like button, after you hit subscribe, make sure you go to the description box below, follow the directions so that you can be a part of this giveaway. So now I want to play the promo video for you guys. Let me know in the comments if you like it. If you don't want to watch it, just skip over to the 2-minute, like about the 2-minute mark. This video is also available on my Instagram page. Go follow me, Basio Cuts. Alright guys, let's get started with this tutorial. This is the before. So right away when he sat down in my chair, I saw a little bit of lightness there in the corners. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's not bad, it's definitely maintainable, but he wanted like a 5 or a 4. So what I decided to do was do a 5 around the lighter areas in his hairline, and then the rest of it would be a number 4. And then we're gonna do like a low to mid fade. Like it's a low fade, but for me, I don't like the really low fades. I feel like the like in between pops more, so that's what we did. And you can see by leaving a number 5 in those recessions in the corners, it made it look fuller. So we can line that up afterwards and it'll look good. In this area, we did a number 5 around the crown. And we'll start our initial guideline with the Andy's T outliners. And the reason why I dropped it there towards the C cup is because I want to keep the C cup. This is the first time I cut this individual. He was a cool guy. I think he watched my YouTube videos and stuff, and so he came in to check me out, man. So right away I was like, oh, new canvas, thank you. So pulled out the camera and he was nice enough to let us record, and now we got a tutorial. Now, one thing that did happen was one side of his head, because I got a new camera, guys. I got what I believe is a dope camera. It wasn't in focus. So I'm only going to show you one side of the fade. I'll show you the finished part, what I caught of the finished part towards the end of the video. But we used the blade open, then we used the 1 open. Now we're using a number 2. The number 1 that I use is a older guard that Wall makes. Really popular right now in the UK, and it's the same thing, to be honest. We're using a number 3 now, right around the parietal ridge. The only difference is that the teeth are finer, so it does allow hair to feed through it some. I thought the guard looked small, but it does leave a 1 open, as you can tell. So now we're gonna actually fade down. I know in this area I use a number 2, so what goes under a number 2? A 1.5 guard. So we're using the 1.5 guard below there, and then I know below this 1.5 guard I use my 1 open, so we can follow up with that and then close the number 1, and then right beneath the number 1 it's usually the half guard, So that's what you use. And then below that, you know now it's time to take out that bottom line. So that's the idea here. So here we are with our number 1 guard, like I told you guys. It was open, now it's closed. And right now, it's looking like we're not going to need to use the half guard. I think that's the beauty of blending down, is you see the fade actually coming together. And if you can skip a half guard, you skip it, you know. It's not looking like we'll need it. And then I think I made a line. That's easy, guys. As long as you're not, you know, bringing it up too high. If I left the line with the one open, I'll just follow it up with the 1.5 guard, and that'll go up a little bit higher, and that'll take the line out. All right, yeah, and we skipped the half guard, went down to the blade open, and now we're gonna start taking out that bottom line, gradually closing the blade as we go down, until we're all the way closed and that line at the very bottom is all the way out. I think when you're fading down, you gotta take mental notes and kind of keep your eye on the canvas as you're switching guards and stuff like that, if you need to, just to remember where you just left off. And you know, if you forgot and you know that you're at the half guard, for example, start off open, see how it cuts, and then, you know, you can start closing it. And at this point, we've gone through the system. I'm just gonna detail my work now. And when I say system, this isn't the one that I teach in my hands-on courses, but you can. This is a system. There's so many different ways to create a fade, and people always say, "Oh, Chris, how come you're fading down now? How come you're fading up now?" I always have switched it up, guys. The whole point is I know that everyone feels comfortable a different way. So if I can inspire you guys and give you guys an idea of a different method, that might give you the aha moment where, oh, this is the method for me. My fades are coming out so much better. And I think that's important with barbering. Constantly trying new things, you know what I mean? So, you know, the back at this point, we're just blending out that bottom portion. Alright, so at this point, once we're done with the back, we're really going to detail everything, and I'll let you guys follow along. I'll stay quiet for a bit. Alright, so I think the fade's looking pretty good. We'll go ahead and start to blend in the beard. He said he wanted more of like a wedge look. He wanted to go from shorter to longer towards the chin area. So that's what we'll create. And what I did was I used the number 2 with the grain. Now I'm going to kind of sculpt it. Now I'm going against the grain with my number 2. And then we know, just, as you get closer to the sideburn area, you start to lower your guard. So if we had a number 2, now we have our 1 open, then our 1 closed, then the blade open, then the blade closed. You guys get the gist. Alright, so that's done, and now you can see the other side. We will start to detail the beard, and again, I don't go too hard with my liners because I'm gonna follow it up with my razor anyways. And guys, real quick, if you didn't check out the vlog, we went to Colombia, we did some classes. Go check that vlog out, man. Experience, barbers that can travel the world, man, based off of a craft, based off of specializing in something and putting your heart into something. The reason why I share the vlogs is some of you guys don't know whether this is something for you, don't know what's possible out there. And if there's anything I can experience because of barbering, I want to share it with you guys. Even if it's something like traveling or developing a product, whatever it may be, if I can inspire you guys in any way, motivate you guys in any way, I'm gonna do it by sharing my experiences, not really by lecturing y'all, you know what I mean? So check out the vlog, let me know what you think. I dropped it yesterday, and then I'll be dropping the second part tomorrow probably. I like lining up the mustache like that so that like the body of the trimmer isn't like vibrating on the client's nose. You guys can see how the hairline looks. It looks fuller. Okay, so now that we've detailed everything with our trimmer, created a shape, now we're going to create the sharpness using 245 shave gel, the 245 razor, and we'll start to detail this, and you'll see how much more the lineup will pop. We don't need color to make your line pop. Color enhancement and the Beam Team Coilers compressor, that's just to enhance your cuts. And it's not like one of those enhancements where if it gets wet, it's gonna drip. Like, I've been trying, like, I'm gonna say this now, and I'll still get comments talking about, yeah, but that it's fake, blah blah blah. It's gonna be, you're gonna get your pillows black, like dumb stuff. You're gonna be in the club, it's gonna be dripping, dumb stuff. Like, it's hair color. It's something that's always been around. The only difference is how we apply it. That's it. It's a semi-permanent hair color. But anyways, look, man, that line is popping. I'm telling you, the razor, it's like one of the oldest tools, but it's something that will never go out of date. I feel like no matter the technology, I feel like razors are never going nowhere, man. guys can see, I use a lot of corner, a lot of the head of the blade and a lot of the heel of the blade. And I make sure that I go against the grain. And I'm using my comb to wipe debris so I know it's a real line. So anyways, guys, don't forget to to enter the giveaway. I'm excited for it. I'm gonna be quiet now and let you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Please let me know in the comments what you thought. Smash the like button, and yeah, see you guys in the next video.